Donald Trump's legal team is asking Judge Tanya Chutkan to file sanctions against Special Prosecutor Jack Smith because Jack Smith, they say, keeps breaking the rules and it is pissing them off. And what they want in these sanctions is for Jack Smith, the federal government, basically, to have to reimburse Donald Trump all reasonable legal fees for Jack Smith's inability to follow the rules. So what rule is it that Jack Smith is breaking? Well, according to Trump's lawyers, Jack Smith is breaking the rules by continuing to submit filings and share evidence during discovery, even though the case has been stayed by the judge pending the appellate court's ruling on Donald Trump having immunity, which, by the way, that begins tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, you're like a day away. You filed this motion like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe, and you couldn't just like wait because the judge hasn't actually done anything on any of these motions that Jack Smith has filed. But here's what Trump lawyers wrote. The prosecutors repeatedly engaged in that exact conduct, disobeying the stay order at least 3 times in just 2 weeks. The prosecutors have no justification for their misconduct. The prosecutors should reimburse President Trump for all reasonable attorney's fees and other expenses that he has incurred responding to the prosecutor's improper productions and filings. The court should require that the prosecutors seek and obtain permission from the court before submitting any filings or productions for the duration of the stay order to ensure that any further attempts to violate the stay order will be summarily denied. Yeah, here's the thing. There's really no clear order on what can and cannot take place during this so-called stay. Now, let's not forget, Judge Tanya Chutkan did in fact put a stay in place once the appellate court decided that they were going to issue a ruling on immunity. So she said, okay, until that happens, like, we're kind of done. But kind of done just means there's no deadlines during that time. Like, you don't have to do stuff while this is happening. You don't have to. It does not say that you are forbidden from doing these things. So Jack Smith says, okay, well, we've got motions we want to file about how we want the trial to proceed. So we're just going to go ahead and file those motions. We have them ready. We're going to go ahead and do it because it doesn't put an undue burden on the defendant. The defendant does not have to respond to these things right now, and the judge, because there's a stay, cannot force them to do it. Jack Smith's team was like, well, we got them ready, so we're just going to go ahead and file them. You don't even have to respond. But they made the decision to respond. The judge hasn't even ruled on them. The judge didn't put deadlines in place because she can't. So this motion to sanction Jack Smith automatically fails on its face because it's not based in reality, and it sure as hell is not based in the law. Jack Smith is allowed to submit filings. What's not allowed to take place is for the judge to rule on them or issue deadlines based on them, which she didn't do. So technically, nobody broke the rules here, but Trump's lawyers say, well, we still want some money because, at the end of the day, that's all Donald Trump ever wants is a little bit more cash, even if he has to pay his lawyers to file this ridiculous motion to get it. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena, and Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.